How's it going, you guys? So I just want to make this video to express my appreciation for the vast amount of people who have been sending me questions and comments and giving me their feedback the past 3 to 4 months, okay? But really, especially the people who have been leaving comments on my videos for a long time now. I really appreciate y'all's feedback, and I really appreciate the people who take time out of their day to write long, detailed comments, and the people that actually reach out to me and ask me for help and ask questions through my Instagram and my Facebook page, which I hardly really get on these days. I'm sorry about that, you guys. If I haven't gotten back to your message, especially on Facebook, I deeply apologize for that, and I assure you it is nothing personal. But I really appreciate it, okay? And you guys asking me questions and seeking help, personally, I really respect that, and I appreciate that. And the reason why your desire to ask me questions is something I appreciate so much is because seeking the answers to your problems is the only way you're ever going to actually solve these problems. And I know that that may seem like a very common sense, simple thing on the outside, on the surface, but truth is, the vast majority of people in this world, unfortunately, do not actually inquire deeper into the things that matter most in their life. And health and happiness, our physiology and our psychology, those are some of the most important things that we can possibly seek to understand. And so people who ask people like me questions, and also people who question the information that I give in my videos, I respect and I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate these types of questions and people seeking help to the absolute greatest extent, okay? So really, thank you guys very much for all of the different types of comments and questions. And keep in mind, y'all can definitely reach out to me on Instagram. Right now, my Instagram name is Wolfgang is God, just straightforward, okay? And that's because I believe that we all create our own reality, and I believe the word God simply means creation of life, and I believe we all create our own lives and create our own circumstances, at least to the best of our abilities. Some people are blessed with greater ability to do so than others. So anyway, hit me up on Instagram and follow me for daily videos and to see what I'm up to and the weird dietary experiments that I do. And also, if you ask me a question, just understand that the more detailed and the more coherent you are in your questions, the more likely I am to respond, or at least respond with an accurate and good response, okay? Because sometimes I get questions from people that either has no substance or just doesn't make any sense. Like, if somebody asks me, do you have a video on sugar? Well, you could just look up my channel name and then the word sugar in the YouTube search, and it will pull that up if it's there. Or you could just ask me the question about sugar or whatever it is you want to know, and either I'll just simply reply to you in the message, or I'll make a video about it. But just asking me, questions that are kind of like, or not making sense. Like I've had some people who, and I'm not sure why, there's probably reasonable explanations for why these people ask me questions in the way that they do. Maybe some people might suffer from language barriers, I'm not sure. But, jumbled up questions that don't really read anything. They don't mean anything. Like this disk I put into my computer, I have had time. Like, what are you trying to tell me? And then if I ask them a question like to clarify, like, excuse me, and then they reply with some jumble that isn't relevant, then I'm like, okay. So just keep in mind, if it's not coherent, why would I answer that? If it's not detailed, if it's just something really like basic and insignificant, either I'll give you a basic insignificant answer, or I might not reply at all. But just know that the vast majority of questions I get, I try my best to answer, okay? Especially the real good ones, especially the people that really need help, that, you know, their question means a lot to them. I can always tell how significant a question's impact is going to have on that person. So anyway, leave your questions and comments down below, or hit me up on Instagram, Wolfgang is God, and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I appreciate all of you, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video.